Hello, everybody. This is Marques Ogden. I'm here with Tracy Vlahos. Tracy and I had a chance to speak on the same stage in Hopkinsville, Kentucky at an entrepreneurship conference. Tracy, tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you do, your background, all that kind of great stuff.
Yeah. Oh, well, first, thank you so much, Marques, for having me. And it was a pleasure speaking on the same stage as you. Let me just say that real quick. And again, my name is Tracy Vlahos, and for the last 23 years, I've been a corporate executive, always a VP of sales, helping companies, build to $1 billion. I was blessed enough to be part of the executive team to be able to grow 2 different $1 billion companies and open and run different markets in 9 different countries. And most importantly, what I've always said that I particularly love is that I always had to be in charge of corporate strategy and what that looked like, but also be able to work with independent entrepreneurship sales forces. So having that strategy of understanding what are those behaviors that you need to do to be able to empower a sales force, and then corporately, right, on a corporate level, what do we need to do to be able to add more synergy, more strategy so we're more effective? So I've had an incredible career the last 23 years. As Marques said, I got to speak with him. So I've also been a speaker helping entrepreneurs, and I'm also a holistic health practitioner, right? I always say it's about your mind, your body, and your spirit. You better keep that right if you're going to keep going and be able to have the energy to do all of this, that's for sure.
So Tracy, tell everybody a little bit about, you got a chance to hear me speak, and your background, first of all, is just amazing, from what you've done, these $1 billion companies, to being in corporations for so long as a corporate executive. What would you say to people who are either meeting planners, corporate executives that are looking for a speaker? What would you tell them about what you saw from me in Hopkinsville that might want to make them retain my services to come do a conference for their staff, their employees, or anything of that nature?
Yeah, it's so important, is that for myself, I have always been in charge of being able to hire speakers in. So setting those objectives and hiring speakers. And, Marques, what you are really amazing and powerful with is educating and empowering. Because for myself, I have literally hundreds, if not thousands of speakers. I've watched their speaker reels. I've gone out and watched them at their conferences, and, just to be able to get their style. And over the years, and I'm just being transparent here, is yes, there are many inspirational speakers, but the bottom line is that most companies are looking for productivity. And inspiration does not equal productivity. You have to have that inspiration. And Marques, you have an incredible story that inspires people, that gets people connected with you and makes you very real. But for myself, when I'm looking for a speaker then is that education part. What are those takeaways? Because once I leave that conference, then if I'm inspired, that's great, but that will fizzle out. I need to be able to channel that inspiration into action. And that's what companies want, right? We want bottom line productivity to meet our goals faster. That's what I'm looking for. So I need somebody who's inspirational like yourself. I need you to be able to, like you, to be able to educate and then empower at that end. You've got that way about you, that presence, Marques, that just empowers people to say, you can do it and you need to go home and do it. And you've given them the tools.
Tracy, I really appreciate you telling me that, taking time to let me know what was going on and giving your feedback from what you've experienced, what you saw. And I really appreciate, like you said, inspiration will fizzle out. It's about how can you empower and educate and teach people to go to that next level. And you saying that about my skill sets has just been a godsend, and I really appreciate it. Like I said, with your background and what you've been through, what you've seen, speakers, this really means a lot and carries a lot of weight. So I'm so glad you took a chance to do this for me, and I'm so appreciative. And I look forward to speaking on more stages with you in the future. And thank you so much for your time, Tracy, and I'll talk to you soon.
All right, you're welcome, Marques. Thank you.